Morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we're listening for a message from the universe about going for your big dream. And by going for your big dream, I mean living your most authentic and fulfilled life, doing the things that you like doing, not kowtowing to others' beliefs or thoughts of what you should be doing and what you're whatever, right? Like actually going for the things that you really want in life. And that can be tough when you've got pressures from the outside to be a certain way or to live a certain way or to do certain things or to do, all the stuff that life throws at us. Family expects us to be a certain way, friends expect us to be a certain way, um, work expects us to be a certain way, and it may or may not fit with what's real inside. So we're listening for that message. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for that message. Um, just a little something to guide us along the way for the day. What do we need to hear that will help us move along? All right. So I would like you to get comfortable in your chair, take a breath, and another. Yeah. And just kind of step into your body. Like, just notice your body. Notice where it tingles. Notice where it's just being. Notice where it's painful. Notice where it's not. And as you notice where it's not painful, as you notice where it actually might feel good, I want you to send some gratitude to your body. Those feel good spots, those spots that don't bark about pain or whatever, right? They just work, and say thank you. Send gratitude. Thank you for doing your job, for traveling with me through this whole life journey, being the vehicle and doing a really good job of being the vehicle. And then move to those places of pain, those spots of tension. Perhaps there's an injury or maybe a dis-ease. And just realize that those areas are trying to protect you from mental, emotional, spiritual, physical harm. It's doing its best to fight off whatever it is that is trying to harm your body. Internally or externally, on a spiritual level or on a physical level. And I want you to thank your body for protecting you. Yes, it may be painful. Yes, there may be some uncomfortableness, but your body is doing its best to protect you. And I want you to think about those areas of chronic pain, chronic tension. And I want you to acknowledge that these are protections, and they're protections from a very long time ago. They're from experiences that happened years ago. And those experiences are no longer happening right now. In this moment. Those people are not with you in this moment. Those experiences are not happening right now. And this is a moment in which you can relax. You can start to untie the knot. You can gain the strength of holding it on your own, not having your body hold it. Picking apart those knots of tension because you're strong enough to face those experiences. Because you're older, you're wiser, you have the experience, you've gained the tools. You don't need to let the body take over. Because when that initially started happening, you didn't have the strength, you didn't have the experience, you didn't have the tools, so the body took over. Now you do, and you can release that tension because you have the strength, you have the skills, you have the tools. And as your body is reacting to this new knowledge, this new capability, this new story that you're taking over, I want you to go into your heart center and go behind the boundaries that are there, the ones that are set up to protect your innocence, your sweetness, your heart, your loving. Go behind those boundaries. And I want you to find your divine spark, the gift that was given to you the moment of your birth. And I want you to see that it's still burning bright. It may be hidden, it may be tucked away, but it's still there and it's still shining. And as you pay attention to this divine spark, it starts to glow even brighter. Filled with the energy of your attention. Saying thank you. Thank you for acknowledging me. And let's go play. Let's make this life an amazing life. Let's bring this gift to the world. And your light starts to shine even brighter. And as that's happening, I want you to imagine the soles of your feet opening up and inviting in the energy of the universe, or the energy of the earth. That's where we're going first. We'll get to the universe in a minute. The energy of the earth, that creative power, which is part of the universal power. But this is concentrated on our earth, our foundation, our nourishment. This ball that grants us everything we have. And bringing that earth energy, that creative spark, that life force, bringing that into our feet, up into our ankles, up into your legs, your knees, your thighs, your torso, filling your torso with that creative energy. And feeling where it's connecting with those places of injury, those places of tension, giving those spaces a little more attention so that they can heal and unknot and unwind in proper timing. And as that energy rises into your chest, into your shoulders, down your arms, up your neck, it connects with that divine spark within, oozes through all the boundaries to find your big dream, your divine spark, your gift to this world. And as it does so, your divine spark shines even brighter if that's possible. And it is. Fueled with the creativeness of what's possible on this earth. Fueled with the life force of this plane of existence. Shining through you into the world. And now I'd like you to open the top of your head and reach out to the universe and invite the universal energy in, the big picture knowledge, the knowledge of how things connect and work together to create amazing constellations, amazing new designs, amazing physics. And bringing that energy down into your mind's eye. And as it passes for behind your eyes, you start to see your path forward. It's illuminated with starshine. You see the twists and turns. You see the hills and valleys, the obstacles along the way, and you also see the tools laid out before you ever get to the obstacle that will help you through that obstacle, navigating through to ensure that your big dream comes to life. Your divine spark shines into the world. And as that energy moves down into your mind, between your ears, you start to hear your truth. The messages coming to you about the path, how to navigate, the calling of your big dream. And all else turns to white noise. And as that energy flows down into your throat, it seeps behind the boundaries that have kept your voice small and strengthens your voice with the knowledge of the universe, with the knowledge of your path, of your big dream, and the confidence to go there and speak out in clarity and compassion. And as that energy moves down into your shoulders, down your arms, filling your torso, it also connects with your divine spark within you. And it connects with the earth energy that's swirling around, that creative spark, the creative juices, the life-giving force. And it brings the knowledge, the wisdom of the universe, so that you can create forward to make your life happen, your big dream. And that energy flows down into your hips, your legs, your knees, your ankles, your feet, creating this solid connection between earth and universe through you. And your divine spark shines even brighter, brighter than you could ever imagine. And it touches every cell in your body. And shines forth into this world, touching exactly the right people at exactly the right time to make their big dreams happen as you journey along to make your big dream happen. Our card for the day: seeing the true you. Seeing the true you. Sometimes we believe what others tell us we are, as though the self we see reflected back to us through their eyes is the truth. Yet the accuracy of a reflection depends on the clarity of that which is doing the reflecting. If the receiver forms any opinion about what is perceived, then what is reflected back to us will, at best, be distorted. It is not necessarily through ill will. It is just the mechanics of the situation. Even the moon reflects the sun in varying degrees of fullness and clarity. We can learn something of the nature of sun from the moon, but not as much as through direct perception. This oracle has come to you because you have been putting rather too much faith in the reflections others have of you, to the point that you might not be honoring all that you are and all that you are becoming, because you believe too little of yourself. There may be those around you that are able to reflect you more faithfully and even help you see more of your own greatness and beauty. These are the souls blessed with inner stillness, In the clear waters of their ocean of consciousness, you can come to recognize yourself with clearer perception. However, there are those who have not tended to their own ocean and are unable to be still enough to genuinely receive and reflect your light back to you. There is no judgment here. Each takes the path of self healing that is available and appropriate at any given time. However, to attempt to see the magnificence of a sun in a very partial moon doesn't make too much sense. If you are blessed with those in your life who can show you the beauty within you, wonderful. Even so, this oracle comes to you with a task you are now ready for. You are to begin to develop the art of direct perception. This is the ability to recognize yourself not only in the eyes of others, but from how you feel about yourself, how you experience yourself, and how you observe yourself with compassion and kindness from within. This is a step towards a radical empowerment that does not require perfection in order for you to recognize you are lovable and have much to offer. It is empowerment based on the acceptance of all that you are, working with your strengths, tending to your weaknesses, and being loving, encouraging, and nurturing of all that you perceive. As you continue on this journey, you will not only see your human self, but the eternal within you. This is a breathtaking experience that opens you up to the creative energy that flows abundantly through all of life. It is an experience that takes great preparation because we must be strong within our own self love and acceptance to be able to hold acceptance for all of life. This oracle is nudging you into that preparation for when you have the experience of truly beholding yourself, all judgment, fear, and doubt will fall away and you will just know yourself to be sacred. Then you will be asked to embrace the deeper journey of sacred rebellion against judgment and fear and into passionate creativity and unconditional trust in life. This oracle comes with a special message for you. If you are getting confused about who you are and your motives or actions based on what others are saying or how they are responding to you, step back. In your quest to be a responsible person, you may be unintentionally taking on the feelings of others, making their reflection of you more than they are in truth. More often than not, reflections are more about the state of the reflector than what is being reflected. Let those external perceptions go. Can you just acknowledge yourself? Do so and be free. Seeing the true you. Not what everybody else has put on you. You can take those images off. They're their reflections, not you. Let's do the healing process. We're still connected to that earth energy and that universal all knowing energy connected to our divine spark. Mm. Say with feeling, I now break any contract I have ever made with another, consciously or unconsciously, that has given them power over me, power over my sense of self, the authority to approve or reject me or anything about me, including my voice, body, creativity, spirituality, and way of living. Of my own free will, I now choose to directly perceive my own inner beauty and turn within with kindness and compassion to see myself through the eyes of unconditional love. So be it. If you have still waters, you get a pretty good picture. It's still a little distorted. It's still not the clarity because the water ripples, right? It may be still, but there's still wind that goes across it and ripples. Know that people have their own ripples going on. And so what they reflect back to you is a product of their ripples. There may be a space of clarity where you can really see, but most of the time, they're the ripples that distort and make things look weird. Like go into a fun house, right? In one image, you're big. In another image, you're super skinny. In yet another, your head is big, but your butt is small. And yet another one, your head is really tiny and your butt's really big. Those are all reflections of you. But are they the true you? No. They're warped by what's doing the reflection. So you can walk around thinking you have this really tiny head and this really big rear end because you saw it in a reflection. So it must be true, right? No. Reflecting surface was warped. So when someone speaks to you, be aware of what the reflecting surface is. Is it ripply? Is it warped? Or is it clean and clear? Listen for the truth. You'll know what it is. And try and still your waters. so that you can see the true you. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching these morning musings. If you've been enjoying them, please hit the like and subscribe button and the bell that's up there somewhere that will notify you when I go live next. And, keep being your awesome self. Stay connected to that divine spark, because that's the true you. That spark that wants to come out and play and create and be. It knows what your authentic life is, and it's leading you there. If you want to get in touch with that a little further, I am having a big dream wake up call on September 21st at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Links down in the below so that, you can read a little bit more about it. And it's about really getting in touch with that. Really aligning yourself with who you are and moving forward. I'd love to see you there. So go out there and be your true self. Seek out those with the still waters that can reflect a little more clearly of who you truly are. Go out there and be you in the world. Keep your eyes on the horizon, hands on the wheel, and yo, foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I'll see you tomorrow.